I wonder what the Scrabble game shows. Let me check the Scrabble. I still have to write this out. What's everybody doing on a Saturday night? It's not Saturday night. What's up? Good evening. You guys want to come in? Come in. Come in. Where's Denver? Oh, he's under the table? It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. How's everybody doing? How's everybody doing? Hey, what's going on? You want water? Is that what you're missing? You're missing water? You need me to go give you water? Let's go see. You have water, you have food, it's okay. I was wondering if do I have any paintbrushes here? I don't, eh? No colors, no paintbrushes. Wow, I don't even know where they got this stuff from. So many little things. I don't even know what this is. How's everybody doing? How is everybody doing? Why does it say no one's here? Why does it keep saying people are joining and people are not here? Friends not watching. How's everybody doing? Does anybody know what this channel is all about? This is about the ABCs. Wow, that sign is way too big, eh? That's supposed to say alphabet science, but I guess the sign is too big. How's everybody doing? How's anybody doing? Yeah, that is definitely not half as good as my background. That is way better. That is a way better background. Everything starts from the arrow. So I have a few things to do before I talk about anything at all. You can see that curtains are on the bottom. Copyright 1935. Par. Everybody knows if you play par, it's 3, 4, and 5. Archer, brothers. THER. Okay, brothers is bro 35, THER 5186, dividing the gates. But when you add the 19, it becomes 105. It becomes the heart of the cube, or what is known to be the hand of God. You see the plateau over here? Right? You see the way that the points come into the plateau? What happens on this side, a little bit different. I'll have to see what those designs are about. The back is blank. How's everybody doing? How's everybody doing? So yes, I have a couple of things to write down. I wonder where maybe I can use this for a ruler. No, using the Scrabble pieces for a ruler, or maybe 11 o'clock, time for bed. Doop, doop. How's everybody doing? How's everybody doing? We're only one. Participate. Alphabet science. Alphabet science. We have the ring 75.00. So should we use it as $75 or 7,500 pennies? Does anybody understand what is 4 digits, 4 positions? 350, 400. Is there a difference? Like, I'm asking you a question. Is there a difference between 300 and 400? 350. The heart of the cube is 3.5. The one side of the cube is at 4, boardwalk. The other side is at 3. And when you pay 300, that is going to be 300 is Carolina du Nord. That's in French. 300 is also Pacific. We have to pay communication in Pennsylvania, and this one is short line, right? So it doesn't go to the center. All the trains, right? They're located at 7 and 7 here, central stations. If you notice, the train is split in half. Therefore, they own this side of the track and that side of the track, all the way up and all the way up from over here. So this would be 3, 6, 9, 12 properties. If I would turn this into hexahedron, it would be 12 and 8. If I turn it into darts, it would be 12 and 8. The Mayans are 13 and 7. The masculine, the feminine, the bar mitzvah, and the bat mitzvah. 11, 10 on the dice, 51, 91 spirit. Go to jail, 71, 31, 30, 70, 110. 31, 71, 111, the heart of 360. Knock them towers up. I'm just going to put this down for a second. How's everybody doing? How's everybody doing? How's everybody doing? Does anybody know what I do? Alphabet science. How about maybe we should just change it? Let's call it more than alphabet science, because it really is more than alphabet science. It's every letter in the alphabet, and then every word that those letters exist in, meaning every single word in the dictionary, every phrase and every story that has ever been written to a deeper meaning into 1 billion, 1 million, 1 trillion, or 1 zillion. It doesn't matter. It's a word. It has a location, A, B, C, Jackson 5. Anybody ever thought it was a theory? Hey, Jim, how's it going? How's it going? How's it going? How's it going? So let's see if we can do this. I'm going to try and bring up some people slowly, for 5 minutes, and let's see what's going on. You got any questions, Jimbo Himba? I can't even read that name. Can't even read your name. Jimbozism, is that what it is? Jimbo, oh man, oh God, sorry about that.
It's Jimbo Jism.
Jimbo Jism, he's got a chisel in his hand, got a hammer in the other. He's going to be in the long band. He's got guitar in one. He's got the drum in the other. How's it going?
Going pretty great.
Oh yeah, I've made so many connections. It's just so pretty crazy. The whole thing, this whole house that we live in, even the understanding what a heart might be.
It's definitely infinite, isn't it? Like there's only like a trillion different ways you can go at it.
Well,
and it all leads back.
Yes and no, not really, because I don't need to go bigger. After you get to a certain dimension, everything becomes the same.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Like in this one over here, right? You can see that there's a little heart to start with. There's a baby heart inside of this. In fact, I'm always losing it. Right? I'm always losing the heart connect. Just 1 second. When I do it there, I always lose it at that distance. Oh, I think it was upside down.
That would go into a repeatable graft as well.
Yes. So see the way the hearts, they all, it's all, what the heart is it's 3 around 1. Okay, and then this one over here, these over here, right? I'm trying to figure out this here, I can turn them around, then put a cube inside and join them. The same thing as I can put a cube over here inside here and put another one like that over here. By putting a diamond here, I can join this side with this side and bridge them together. The same thing as I did here.
You can also tilt them on the tilt them at a 45-degree angle to the left and stack them
like that.
Well, I mean, like the squares. You know what I'm saying? Like the squares are at a 45-degree angle to the side.
And do you see what it does? Do you see what that does? You see this line here?
1 2 1 2. It's 1 2 2 1. Yeah.
Right. It's always 1 2 2 1.
Yep.
All the time, and it's not only just 1 2 2 1, but it's also all of what can be done.
There's an inner and outer, so you got a 45-degree inward, 45-degree outer on the outside edges, as well as a 45-degree on that's on the twos, and then the ones is a 45-degree to the left or to the right, depending on where you're sitting.
Okay, so when I'm looking at my angles, I'm trying to just give me a second. I can barely see, so.
So if you're looking at someone, it's one way, but if you're looking inward, it's on another. It's mirrored. But it's the same thing. It's just two different perspectives.
I'm just trying to see if I can I'm not sure. I just want to show you this piece right here. So what it is it's a single area space here coming from the center here. Here I went out too wide. I'm trying to figure out how to calculate these angles. I'm only allowed to go up 1, 2, 3. I need a whole area 1, whole area 2, whole area 3. When I reach here, I release from here.
Yeah, you would start the next segment, but it would be double distance at the top and double distance at the bottom, depending on where you're coming from.
Yeah, and I haven't figured out what that number is. That's my little difficulty right now, and I know there's a couple of them like that. I'm just gonna see if I can get this light over here. One is the difference between Earth and Mars, and let me see if I can do this. 1 2 3 down, 1 2 3 down, 1 2 3 up, 1 2 3 up. 1 2 3 over, 1 2 3 over, 1 2 3 over, 1 2 3 over.
Because at the schematic that you're drawing, you'd have to flip it over and do the same thing, but connect them in the middle, and then fork them out from that, and then it would become the pattern. You know what I'm saying? Because it would be repeating itself. But it wouldn't go back into zero. It would come, yeah, more like that, yeah. But the one off to the left, if you were to bring it up 3 on the center, well, not really the center.
Yeah, well, this one is forget it. I've got a bunch of things going on here. Okay. I've got center 1, center 2, center 4. I jumped over the second one. You have to jump over. You can't go every single one. You always have to jump over one for the reason that a single area. No, wait a second. That's when you're on an angle. Well, I am on an angle. So when you're running on an angle, you want to jump over every second one.
Okay.
So, because it's 1.5 times the space. When where's my calculator? Where's the, boy. So, when I'm running from here to here, right, that's 7. But I only moved over 1 space from here to here. So I'm trying to figure out what that calculation is making 9 here. Yeah. Other than, well, first of all, I can't make 9 anywhere else other than here. I want to know what this angle is here. It's the same angle here.
Connection to the center would be over 1. But then it would repeat.
Yeah, these are over 1. These are up by 4.
The center
These
would
are up
repeat
by
that by
2.
7, and then the other ones would be 4, and then the ones before that would be 3, but then it would interconnect in the center and repeat itself. But the outside edge, it would be a strip.
So that's
It
my
would be,
question.
it
If I
would be able
took
to
this
go
edge
into a,
here and I overlapped it, if I went and took another calculator and I overlapped it here, and then I took another calculator, well, not calculator, but whatever, another strip, and I overlapped it here, and I would only leave this, and underneath this, it would be 9, 9 equals 9, 6, 6 equals 12, 1 and 2 equals 3, and 3, 3 would equal 6.
yeah,
On
it would
this side,
go into 2 strips, but I don't know if it would carry out to to 3 or to even 4 strips. I believe it'd be 2 strips intertwined, but then they would stack on top of one another.
well, what they would do is they would more or less accordion-like they can work.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't remember, I'm a little too tired, but the Tav letter in Hebrew, I like to call it the elephant. I think I have the pieces at home that I drew. Did I bring
Now, I
the
believe there
blocks with
would be
me?
interconnect. They could interconnect from one to the other, but I don't think it would be. But within, with 2 or 3 lines connecting to the next strip of the same kind.
Yeah, yeah,
Maybe
they
even
all connect.
3,
It's three
which would be
lines.
mind, body, and spirit, right? As far as all that, the 3 lines connecting to the next strip, right?
This one here works 1, 2, 3. There's 12 rows of 3
Mm-hmm.
for 36. This one here, okay, this row over here is 36 numbers, 9 rows. Now the thing is, this one ends over here and begins here on the 4th.
Mm-hmm.
I need to do this one, okay? I need to do this one 3 more times before this one is complete. Do you follow? Do you know why? Because when I count 1, 2, 3, 4, but next time
3 interconnecting strips, so it ends at the 3rd side by side. Yeah.
I need to end with a 9 here, and I need to end with a 9 here. The 9 that I ended over here doesn't count. Why? Because how can I explain that?
Continues to the bottom, exactly. Yeah.
Like the 9th area here and the 9th area here didn't match.
Because it looks like every 3rd is a 9. Yeah.
Right, every 3rd one is a 9, but over here, I only have 1. I only got the completed here. So in order to match them, I needed this and this.
How many rows you got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, you got 9 rows, so it would wouldn't it repeat every 9
Happy
instead
birthday.
of every 3?
Happy birthday. This is where your birthday comes into your year of 12 months to your birth of 9 months and 1 connect.
Okay.
I'm not finished this. I ripped it up just to show off something else with this, but and you know what it seems like? It seems like they hot wired a pigtail, which means they took a wire, they put another wire with it, and they're going around some kind of connection just to reconnect, to slow the stream up or to make it quicker.
Staggering it, right?
Well, I believe they made it like the reason for the constellations existing is they took the original 22 or something like that, the original number, and they had to multiply it by multitudes in order to equate with us. I think there's 66 plus our 22, right? First of all, it's all 11s to start with, and everything is on here. Each one of these will have 3 11s and then 1 11. So here we have 6, and then here we have 9 and 3 11s. We have 99 and 33 joined at 11.
Well, I know they
them?
need us and our energy to manifest. They can't do it by themselves, and that's the reason why. There's too many steps for them.
Yeah, there's a lot of steps. One of the things they need from us, you know what it is? All the knowledge and the breath amongst all those who are on this planet right now. Right? Each one of us has a piece of the puzzle. And what do? They hire us for their company, or they come and get you, or they just take it from you and they share it with somebody else and they don't tell you.
Mm-hmm.
So that's basically what it is. So I forget where it is. I'm just having a little my foot. Where what was that part about? Yeah, so all these hearts, where is it? There's just so many hearts. They're all over the place. The hexagon. I forget what this design was all about. I did this earlier on in the day. This would be the two position. The three dice would go here, here, and here. It's an empty space, empty space, empty space, empty space. You bring these four in, you connect them together, and now you have. Do you follow what I'm? You put a cube here, you put a cube
Mm-hmm.
here. You lock these up over here, and you run everything through the empty space. The cube that's over here and everything around it would be the ocean. We're living on the islands. We're really living on marshes. Everything
There
is
goes
wet everywhere.
oh yeah, yeah, yeah. We're floating land masses on top of water. You're absolutely correct there. You're
And
talking about
you know
stacked
what I saw
diagonally,
today
right?
that really
So it all translate into straight up and down or at a 45-degree angle, right?
right,
Yep.
right. So you want to see? I saw what's something bizarre. Wait, I don't want to use the camera. I'm just trying. Okay, I saw this today. Uh, Somebody showed this in one of their shows. Okay, now if you take a good look, that's a cloud.
Yeah.
We're at the eye of the bottom of a cloud. All they
Oh,
have to do is run their elements, whatever it is, the periodic table, and form everything around us, ice walls, whatever they want. We're living down in the trenches somewhere.
yeah. We're in the basement. Absolutely.
All right, so that was a
Yeah.
little weird when I saw.
The old world beliefs were actually the third now since they put CERN on in 2012. We're actually in the third rendition of Earth.
Okay, okay, this is Pez. You ever hear of Pez candies? You lift the head, you go in through over here where you put the candies in. This is
Yeah.
where Syria is. Syria is where the candies go in, and then it goes down somewhere into here. See the IR, the IRA, and Q.
Hmm.
991, and Q is the power gate.
Era Q.
Era Q, era N. Here's your Audi. Here's your. I'm just trying to figure out what's in the peel of the word, but I'm a little bit tired. I think I'm going to just shut down. I can't concentrate and put two things together.
Okay,
And
you're good,
I
bro.
got a lot of foot pain. I walked the dogs today again, and I don't know what happened, but my foot is completely swollen.
Put it up, elevate it like 40, 45 degrees.
Yeah, you want to? Let me see if maybe somebody can tell me if maybe it's just my imagination.
You've been able to see your veins. That's a good sign. It is a little swollen, especially toward the ankle and coming out right there where it bends.
But
But
look at see it's touching here. It won't separate. It's moved. It used to be here. Now this is right here. It
yeah,
feels
that
like it's
knot right there, that knot on the outside, depending on what shoes you wear, your joint will grow and it'll keep on pushing it further in. So look into getting you some better shoes, maybe some ones with leather bottoms. That's a little harder than the soft ones. That way you can wear that down a little bit. My wife's is huge and her toe is all the way in, dude. It looks like it's at like a 43-degree angle inward. It's
uh,
pushing all of her toes to the side. She can't wear a lot of certain shoes and shit. So be careful with that. The way that they treat that is they go in there and they scrape away a bunch of that joint
right.
because it stayed inflamed for so long. Take you some turmeric. Get you some natural turmeric in the thing. Mix it with a fat. Maybe either a little bit of lard or because icing's made out of lard, you know what I'm saying? It's not going to bother you. Or take and mix it with some butter and mix it up and take you about 2 teaspoons every morning. And turmeric is great for inflammation, man.
Well, I'm
There's
going
a
to
lot
do
of other
that.
stuff. Try that, and if that don't work completely, then I'll tell you a couple more, and you can mix them with it.
Because I was doing the turmeric thing with some other stuff, and but anyways, not for this, for something else. I was taking all the time, but this is just it's just terrible because now my whole foot, I can't walk. I'm like tomorrow. There's no walking, no dogs. Then putting them in the back. And plus I walked like an hour this week just for exercise besides the dogs. Like a little
Right.
kooky. Anyways, I'm off the bed. Wait a second. Walk around barefoot too. Well, I've been in my what's it called? In my what's it called? These gugun. I think they call them gugun.
Nigel, OG Nigel. Yeah, that's. I was telling him that with solid leather bottoms, it's the same thing as walking around barefooted.
Because it
It's
feels like the bone is like.
You may have a bone spur that's causing that. Inflammation will help that and help you push it out. The inflammation gets around the bone like a bone spur, or a growth, and then it winds up making it to where the body can't push it out.
Well,
So if you get
what?
the inflammation down, the body can deal with it.
Okay, so that's a good idea. Thanks. So I'll tell you one thing. When I move my toe, sometimes it gets caught and I feel it and it pinches and it goes right up my back.
Hmm.
And when I
Yeah,
squeeze my toe like this, I feel it pushing back into place. It's like it comes out of place. I put it back into place. It comes out of place.
yeah. It sounds like the inflammation and something is pushing it out.
I
I've got
I
that in the
have
back of my
foot
neck.
spacers. Don't you worry. I have foot spacers. Made it worse. I need a force. I need to stop this toe. Where is it? I need to stop this. I need to push it in here and stop it from coming out. Because it's almost like it's doing, oh, strike one. Okay, your turn. Who next wants to do their toe?
Now, mine, I pop mine out and then they pop a lot, you know what I'm saying? Like, but, that's just to keep my feet limber, because I've got, what they call, neuropathy real bad. But my hands and my feet are so damaged from the years of, intense manual labor, especially my hands. I've only got like 30% use in my hands. But as long as I can grip my hands around a ratchet or an impact, I'm good to go. Um, but they hurt and ache all the time. Um,
So we have impact. So is that can an impact work with only air? Can it work with electric?
no, I use, DeWalt impact, 20 volt. And I also put my, 60 volt, 20 volt, flex volt on there and they last forever.
Okay, those are
Last
all
about 4 years.
electric, right?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay,
Battery operated.
so I didn't know impacts can come in electric.
Now, hold on, let me show you a couple of different varieties of them. I got them right here. Hold on 1 second. Right here's 3 of them. And I'll show you the Flex Volt. But I will tell you this: they are an investment. They'll last you decades, though. Um,
Well,
the the
I,
impacts.
I I'm not. I can't invest in anything but paper and pens right now.
To this right here is one version of them. I've got my 60 volt. My 20 volts is a 60 volt. Uh, Flex Volt on here.
Right. That's a huge battery.
Oh yeah. And this one right here is my quarter inch drive, or half-inch drive. My bad. I've got a quarter-inch drive as well. But right here's a 20 volt, 4 amp hour. This right here is a 9 amp hour right here.
What
And
does
then
it
I
say?
got this.
AH? Is that what it is?
Yeah, amp hour,
Why is it AH again? Say it. Why is it?
amp hour, 9 amp hour. This right here is a 4 amp hour. I've got 5 amp hours.
So
Goodness
that's
gracious.
AH, right? Because what? Right, we work with the.
Yeah. ampere.
So V is for volts. What do volts
Yeah.
do?
Volts is just standard measurement of man-made currency when we charge it, but it's piggybacking on top of V, a hertz sound frequency inside of it, as well as your electrical lines and all that other stuff. But it's a little bit different. It converts over a little different inside of a battery. And as far as the charge is concerned, give me just a second, and I'll grab you a couple more batteries and show you. Don't step all over my tools, dude.
Yeah, usually we talk numbers, but this is numbers. I want to see what's on the tools. Very important that we understand hydroelectric, electric, airwave, air signs, fire, everything to do with whatever they talk. Oh my God. Yeah, I got to go on the balcony for a minute. Show me what that is in a minute, but I just got to go on the balcony for 1 second. Put down the sock, Ozzy. Did you find it? Yeah, it's pretty quiet tonight. I got a few numbers to write out. Um, yeah, you know what, and it just makes too much sense when they talk about the centipede and the centium and all this stuff. The penny is known to be as the cent, the CENT 3552, right? And I'm just going to put myself back up there. Is 3552, right? You want to see half of 3552? Did I get that right? Yeah, okay. Let me just show this one more time. So here is the word cent, C-E-N-T, 3-E-N-T. Now, when you divide it in two, it equals to 1776. Isn't that pretty cool? When you multiply, I think this times, was it 8? I forget what the number was. Wow, I can't multiply. I don't remember what the number was. Times 4.5. No, but $70, 74, 78, 222, 86, 74, 62, 222, 60 is 74. It's all 222. I forget where this one is, but when you multiply this by 4, it becomes 88,880. And when you go, I think, let me see the equation. Yeah, I think it's over here that when you go 4 times 4, 16, 4 plus 4, 8, the 24-hour day. When you take that 24-hour day and you multiply it by 3, it creates 72 hours. You need 72 hours plus 8 hours to equal to 80 hours to equal to what is 8,880. This is where the heart of this cube comes in. And then when that happens and you go up to 888, you go back 2 times to 1776 and you complete the cycle. The thing with this is that when you go 13 times what is 444, or what is 26 times 222, we equal to the year 5772, which is the year 2012. When you come into a race and when you end the race, right, you come into the starting point and then you end. 3 times 6, 3 plus 6 creates that starting point, and it ends in 2027. At 2027, beginning 2027, 2028. Let's call it the month of Tishrei. It's pretty cool, no? How you doing, Jim Bob? Did you see that connection?
Do I now?
Did you see that connection? Did you find it?
Yeah. My big tools I left in the.
Well, don't bring too much. We're only staying here another few minutes. I'm heading off to the bed. My foot hurts. It's all red, you know. It's all swollen, all red.
These ones, the one is a roofing tool, and then the other one is that 1/4 inch impact I was telling you about right here.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah. Okay, XR. So I gotta, you know what? If I looked at the tools enough, right, to understand
This right
why.
here is an atomic series. A couple of my impacts are atomic series. Most of them are just are the brushless variety, but you can tell a big difference. See that? But then the XR, see the difference in them? But they're both brushless. This is the newest rendition right here.
What's the difference between brushless and without brush? What does it do?
The ones with brushes have little let me think, instead of them having the brake system like these newer ones, the atomics, they have brushes, and they have these things, graphene blocks that come out, and that's what stops, and springs is what stops the head from rotating. And these
Okay, right.
They've just got a locking mechanism that's built into this whole piece, which the motor isn't what gives the torque. And these are adjustable variable right here. Say that 4 different.
Wow, yeah,
settings.
yeah.
Go all the way up to almost 1,000 pounds of torque. This little thing right here, and then over 800 and something pounds of torque loosening. So you talking about some beasts. These things are beasts, especially this one right here. But this one is almost got as much as this one. But I like this one because this is the one I use for like lug nuts and large bolts and things of that nature, because it's less.
Yeah, so people don't understand when they go and buy tools that something that we use will last like an hour, and something that a garage use will last like 4 hours before she heats up. Anyways, listen, I gotta go because these things that I look at, it's when you look at all these things, the names of the tools, the pieces and the part. When you go over all the tools, it's very. I mean, it's what they use all the same. It has to do with our system as well. I'm happy to see the 9. Never saw that this big, the battery.
Mm-hmm. which is wild because it's the same size as the 6. See that?
Yeah.
But
Why would they do that?
this 6 is built in a different manner. This 6 will last as long as that 9.
Wow. How come?
But this one is $100 more than this one.
So why would they do that? Weight?
Just branding, see here, branding, and I mean overall, usage as far as all that. This 6 one will last as long as this one right here. But this one is slightly bigger than this one.
Well, it makes sense according to the letters where one goes OAH. I don't know what that means yet, but if I studied the tools long enough and looked at why they did what they did, I can understand their difference. But
Yeah,
I'm
well,
falling asleep
the
right now,
9,
so
the 9.0, right? And
right.
then AH. Just like this one. This one is 6.0 AH, but they separated on this one, but then they didn't separate. They
I
didn't.
like to look at it both ways, and also when I look at it, go back to the other one. You see the A has a triangle in it, right? You
Mhm.
see those? If you would box all that stuff in, there's a number 1 inside of the O,
Right.
right? So anyways, yeah, I can't hold my eyes open. I'm gonna be coming back in the morning. Much appreciated.